Greetings humans, Spinning Mantis here with the next episode of the Long Dark Nomad Challenge. Thanks for joining me. We're here in the basement. Actually, where are we at? We are done with Skeeter's Ridge. We are Audi 5000G. So what we need to do is we need to head back down the road. We're going to follow the road. We might pick up our furs. And then we're going to head up the hill through the mine and over to Coastal Highway, Quonset Garage. Alright, farewell. You were a nice little place to stay for a couple days. Alright, there's going to be a ton of stuff in here. Do we want any of this? We do. Leave the arrow. Take that for one more use. Leave that sucker. Alright. We can still sprint. So it is just fire making stuff. We don't have any. You know what? I am going to go to my options. And we are going to pull our mouse sensitivity way down. Because I have a new slick mouse pad and it looks pretty jerky. That feels fine. That is about half the sensitivity it was before.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
So we are going to have to decide what to take and what to leave. Get rid of some of this stuff. The rest, keep it. Got lots of tea, that's for sure. Plenty of bandages. Alright, we're not carrying around any raw meat, that is good. Got plenty of these. We do want that also. Alright, that's right in the sprint zone. But again, we've got no wood. We've got nothing for fire starting. You could probably hear that. It's my phone. I am not going to pick it up. So cedar firewood. Burns good, lights good. But this is much lighter.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Alright. We could use a lot of food and drink. So let's eat something salty. And then
By snow and nothing to drink.
have a big drink. Alright. Seems fine, and that'll bring us back into the sprint zone. We will say goodbye to the basement. There could be wolves on the way, so we gotta watch out. Our clothes are pretty darn good, so it's cold, but not disgustingly cold. So as we can hear, there's crows everywhere. And we just really want to get to the road, start heading on down the road, get to the next zone. Pretty sure we checked this out. Yeah. Guess we could go the back way. Wolf skin. Okay. We're gonna sprint too much. We'll probably go ahead and eat those deer steaks sooner than later because they are heavy. Just gonna hug the back of the zone. We will have to do some inventory management, obviously, for the wolf skin. And I hope you don't mind. In the future, I'm going to try to make these videos a tiny bit shorter. Goal is to make them as close to 20 minutes as possible. And you can look at your analytics and see, you know, people do tend to tune out at 14 minutes at different sort of stops along the way, at 7 minutes, at 14 minutes. Right. So we're still heading in the same direction. It's just that we're not following the road. And then, yeah, we can easily rejoin the road as soon as we get to the event of proper cache. And last time we were there, we definitely heard wolves in the area, so we'll have to be heads up. kind of hard for me to hear which direction that was coming from. Huh. It's one of them there cairns. Logan and Emmerich were here. Is that the... Definitely see the wolf over there. If we miss it, we miss it, you know? Just want to be heading in the right direction. Feels like deja vu. So, is this up in the park? I think we did. Kind of overshoot it. Interesting. Hunter's Blind. There's obviously 2 Hunter's Blinds. Does indeed look like the road. Or path of some sort. Zap up there. Alrighty.
This will come in handy.
Well, very nice.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Alright, so we do want coffee. Nothing else we need. Guess we do want to lighten our load a little bit, so go for the tomato soup right now. We will get around to having those deer steaks, though. Just under the limit. Alright.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Skip the old man's beard for the moment. That definitely looks like a wolf over there. Just wondering if that really was a wolf. Your deer. I think we've searched all this. We have indeed. Alright, so there's the road. And we just gonna get out of here. Maybe because of our tiredness, or we can't sprint now. Can always dump something. We always have another cup of coffee. We must be walking like straight into heavy wind. Have some more coffee. We're not there. Man, this is pretty slow going. Pretty slow going. Guess we could ditch a piece of wood. Okie dokie. This is going to be a little bit better. We'll be getting crazy tired, but this might be the day of coffee. Really can't believe there's 100 calories worth of nutrition in a cup of coffee, though, or a cup of tea for that matter. So there's a cave. We really don't need to investigate. So yeah, just gonna make our progress. Hook up the mountain, get into the cave / mine that leads to the next zone. I think it's Coastal Highway. In the moment blanking on it, but that's what I had planned on. You can get to Mystery Lake up by the radio tower. Yeah, there's nowhere else it could lead other than the Coastal Highway. Thought I heard wolves way in the distance, but I'm not sure. This usually is pretty heavily populated by wolves. We'll go by these guys. These guys. As soon as that coffee wears off, I think we will go for another. It's been working out acceptably. Speaking of, I have a sip of Red Bull.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Alright, time for coffee. We may actually just have to take a pause right here and continue this in the next episode. I did say I wanted to keep these episodes shorter, and if we make it all the way to the cave, I do fear we're going to be way over 30 minutes. So I hope you are enjoying The Long Dark, and I hope you join me next time. Please like and subscribe. That's going to be all for now. Spinning Mantis out. Namaste.